Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Tuesday, and today I actually have time to make a video and work on stuff. No dentist. Oh, screw that guy. My face still hurts. Today, part 2 of the snapshots from scratch. We're gonna finish up with the dirty, the crunch, and then make a heavy. So we're going with 4 total snapshots. So, in essence, it's really a, a 3-channel amp situation with, an overdrive pedal. But that's still pretty awesome. Here's where we left off, sort of. I'm going to take you through the process of adding the second path for the crunch. I've already taken the liberty of putting the PV Panama in here, and I've set up some, I've already added the names, the crunch and the heavy. I guess I already showed you how to do that. Now the PV Panama for a mild crunch, I don't even know if I'd call it mild. I'd call this a mid-gain crunch to me, but my sounds are not that heavy. Let's give that a little bit of more juice. Always save, ABS, always be saving. Anytime you make a change, before you switch to another snapshot, save the preset. So, we have our separate paths here, but we need them to come together and join as one. So, hit action, pull down on the knob here, and throw in a volume pedal. It's the easiest and cheapest way to achieve this. Now let's move the reverb back up top. Now hit action on the split, because we want it to split after the compressor. Now let's go back over here, hit action again, pull that down. Now go over to the right and twist until it gives you the little down arrow. Now we've got path 2 and 2A connected. Let's give a listen to what we have so far. We've got a clean and a dirty. I've changed my mind on the dirty because I want the dirty to be just just that, a dirty, not a big sounding distortion like the crunch. I want it to be a little bit different. So let's give it some volume. This is something I forgot to do. Set the routings to snapshot. Duh, I wasn't thinking. I had it saved before, but then I deconstructed the preset so that I could demonstrate this to you. Now, so we're saved. We gotta go back and make all the adjustments and then save each one under each individual snapshot. So we've got that one, the heavy. All right, now we should be able to go between them all. See, it's troubleshooting. Now dirty. There we go. Now the crunch, B100. Big heavy crunch. And the heavy. Good times. So, now, I have added some effects, and I made a few changes because I need to save time. I only get 15 minutes for my videos on each YouTube upload, so I've got to be judicious with my time. Now, I want, just for fun, we're setting the. I went back to the clean snapshot. I want some exaggerated effects here. So let's go 10.6, 10.6, boost the levels a little bit, and save it. Now, another thing, let's make these available. I like to put them in the order that they come in the signal paths. Anytime I put effects on the switches here, so it's easy to tell where they are in the signal chain. And there you go. Now you have access to them. So the top clean, which I have now saved, has some exaggerated effects. And I'm doing a cool thing with the 63 reverb, bring the decay down to 0 and the mix up to 50%, and it's an interesting sound. And then also I've got delays on the good times. So when we switch to the dirty, let's save that. I've set this to drop down so we don't get so much of the delays. Also, the reverb comes down as well on the dirty. I could probably do with a little bit more of both. What do you say? Let's hear it. Yeah, let's save that. That's good stuff. And down below, I wanted to show you, I'm adding chorus, and it's just basically so that I can widen the sound. And let me save that. I want it really on the crunch, but since nothing is lit up white, then it will automatically save and change with the snapshots. So I'm using some chorusing on the crunch just to add a little bit of width. Just to get a little bit of extra width on the tone. The delay, I choose the duck delay because you can adjust the cuts. And if you don't adjust the cuts, let me show you. Here's a little lesson on the cuts. If you don't adjust the cuts, you can end up with woofy repeats. And let me turn up the mix to exaggerate it so you can hear it. Hear all that bottom end coming through? I like to bring up the cuts. My standard is 320 hertz and then 3.2 kilohertz. Bring this down to about 22%. There you go. Even if I boost it a little bit, you can hear the cuts. They don't get in the way of the bottom end of the guitar. They don't add too much to it. So that is a good time to save that. And the same goes for the heavy. There you go. Now, I think we have a finished preset. We have 4 snapshots, and all of them are enabled. Let me turn down the volume here on the big knob and go back to the clean. Now, I'm going to play a bit and then press forward on the expression pedal. We should get some volume boost. I hope I set the top one to that. Let me see if I did. Sure did. So here's what we get. Pressing that forward. Good stuff. And the same will apply to the dirty. We should get some more volume. cool thing to do when you're dealing with a preset that has something like this, we can also just, actually, whoops, let me go back. I want the level to be changed by expression pedal. So we were at 7.5, and I wasn't noticing that I was getting quite enough. If you're noticing you're not getting quite enough boost, add it. So now we're at 7.5. Push forward on the on that, and we'll get some more. Cool. There are a lot of ways that you can boost your signal using the expression pedal. Because I don't tend to use wah-wahs myself, so I've got it wide open to do stuff like this, which is great. And then we go to the crunch. Good stuff. So we have built-in leads. What more could you ask for? There you go, everybody. Part 2 of the snapshots from scratch. Making the crunch, the heavy, the dirt, all work together in unison, in harmony. It's good times. So I'll be back tomorrow with another, what is it? Name that riff. Woohoo! I'll try and find one from, not from the 80s this time. I know, crazy. Whatever. So please subscribe, share, like. You can go down into the description, purchase any of my preset packs, click the Show More tab. All will be revealed. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. And until tomorrow, rock on.